Alright, welcome back. It is, of course, the one challenge planet. We just managed to get a couple of additional worlds, and we obviously need to turn that into a fresh vassal of mine, as we have crippled the Marish mandate completely and utterly. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to, first of all, find ourselves a planet, which should be, there we go. So, let's create a vassal. Why can we not create a vassal? Subject must have a name. Vassal name. There we go. Perfect.
An alien empire has established communications.
Cool. This is now our vassal. At least it should be. Yes, a vassal under us. Good. So let's give them a couple of systems. There we go. Okay, and some more. Maelstrom. Good. Good. So we currently need to give away 2 more planets. It's probably in here and in here, I'm gonna guess. Yes, I am correct. Good. So I need to give them Erasmodon and Stitula. What's in Camarint? Ooh, I do want to keep that. And that should be enough to put us back onto the one challenge planet. And there we go. Cool. All right. Well, cool. We're underway again. That's nice. Let's send the fleet home. That's the wrong button. Obviously, it's this one over here. So let's get all this stuff in here. Let's just grab all the fleets and then, of course, turn that off. Let me guess. The Chax High Kingdom has claimed the Why are you claiming my systems? Why are you hostile? What's going on here? Because we broke our federation? Really? Our claims on them? Huh. Interesting. Oh, and we're a threat, apparently. So, clearly the contingency is not the problem here. We are. So, that is relatively new in terms of, you know, stuff. It does mean that we're going to need to move our fleets to a more defensive position. Like at this point, I could just... Wow, they are not interested in Federation at all. It's because of the threat modifier? Really? The threat modifier is that strong? Ah, it's pretty crazy. So they don't decide to declare war on us. Energy credit's always nice, so that's always useful. What's the cheapest one here? Yeah, let's go for energy weapon damage. But these guys are slowly but steadily being ripped apart by the contingency anyway, so that's not the end of the world. This, however, is potentially a long-term problem. They are equivalent to us, so that's a little bit frustrating. All the other ones are completely and totally inferior, so that shouldn't be too bad. What's the agenda between these exchanges? Eradication of Mirage culture? Interbreeding? You disgust me. Yes, I'm definitely here for the interbreeding. Okay, we need to increase our mineral income. Minus 37 is not bad. It's probably because the fleets are now docked, so that should help. I'm not going to reinforce them because there's literally no point to it. Okay, I needed to check something. Somebody on the. Okay, so set rights. Full military service. Yes, yeah, that's fine. Colonization, no population controls, full citizenship, academic transubstantiation synthesis. What is this? This species is melding with the machine. Oh, I see. Yeah, still not entirely sure why.
Receiving transmission.
What do you want? Yes. I'm good with that. Minus 37 energy credits, all that jazz. I'm cool with that. Did I turn off this thing? No. Okay, these are still on, all that stuff. Can actually, do I have Ministry of Benevolence? Could potentially build it. Like, what's the modifier here? 6, and we got 5. But it just still generates like happiness, doesn't it? Yeah. Administrative operations. Yeah, and that generates. I don't want to. If there's any mineral, any mines or anything like that I could get rid of, sure, that would be good. But there's nothing really all that practical that I want to get rid of at the moment. So it's a bit of a shame. Well, this vassalization process went pretty dandy. 20 minerals extra. That's not bad. What do you want? Sure. I'll give you some food. Where is this? Okay, it's down in here. Oh, okay, we're not gonna reinforce the station. I doubt it's gonna last very long with the contingency big next door, and that'd be just a waste of minerals. How's this going?
Receiving transmission.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so edicts, research grants. Master's teaching is naval capacity plus 10. It doesn't really do all that much for us. We are so close to getting galactic ambition, which is so very important, and then we can go for synthetic evolution.
Incoming transmission.
Want to buy something? Man, they're constantly buying food for some reason. Not entirely sure what that's all about. All these guys now seem to hate us. What's going on? Okay. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good at all, because that means they won't trade anything with us. Just because we overthrew the Marish Mandate? Okay. Or the whole leaving the Federation thing? Like the threat thing is lowering quite rapidly at the moment, but
incoming transmission.
And they keep on buying food for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. Okay. The authority of Zog is basically dead. Tributary under us. This awakened empire could become a signatory. What does it even do? Let's have a look here. But they accept, protect us, and unable to conduct independent diplomacy and wage wars. And ban slavery and purging, which is clearly not going to happen. Oh, these guys. Interesting. Naval capacity. Oh, they're Holy Guardians. They won't like us because of the robot stuff. Become a satellite. Why not? Because of their custodial attitude. Okay. I'm good, thanks. But yeah, right now contingency is... Oh, yes. Is this a good idea? Fuck it, I'm sure it is. 16 months. Yes. We're currently saving up minerals so that we can upgrade this here bad boy. 40k minerals is quite a lot. But we'll get there quickly, relatively. I feel. We're gonna...
Incoming transmission.
Oh, wow. Sure. I will be in your federation. I'll always leave it if I want to. And these guys will now like us a little bit better because of the federation stuff.
Incoming transmission.
They just keep on buying food. So the only reason we joined this federation right now is to make sure... Yes. The only reason we did it is so that these guys don't attack us. That's the only reason. There's not really that much good stuff that we can get through it. Good. The research wings are online. There we go. We're now getting ridiculous science, which is exactly what we want. And then the next step is upgrading. We could max it out right now, but it would cost us 100 energy and upkeep. Let's not make a decision until for 4 months. Once we have Galactic Ambition, which reduces upkeep by quite a margin, so that should give us another 60.
Receiving transmission.
Sure. And with all these other species just constantly giving us resources, I'm cool with this. Now, a lot of you are asking, why don't you just upgrade the Dyson Sphere and take it from there? There's a reason for this. The Dyson Sphere is just only energy output, and while that is fine, let's take a look here. Oh boy, stable economy. Dyson Sphere by itself is quite good, but the science output is going to win us the game. And so far we can stabilize our economy quite well, in addition with a whole bunch of other stuff. In addition, basically it allows us to go and tech up even faster, which we'll need in order, we basically need all the reoccurring technologies in order to get ahead of the game, so to speak, which is kind of important. And as soon as we got all of that stuff up and running, then we can start thinking about getting the Dyson Sphere up and running. Because every single percentage bonus helps. Stop asking me for food! What the fuck is wrong with you? Constantly asking for food. Do I have a scientist of... Okay, can we recruit one? It's 5,000 though, it's pretty expensive. He's 14 months, 2 months, like it's getting better and better. Let's quickly go to Earth and see if we can now finally recruit some friggin' armies, which we just did. Actually, let's not do that because we can't afford the upkeep at the moment, or at least we don't want to afford the upkeep right now. Alright, what we got? If capacity increase, Starbase. Starbase capacity is actually really nice. But edict duration is even nicer, so let's go with that. But yeah, as soon as the Dyson Sphere comes online, we will have a slight economic disadvantage. But until that time, I'm really not all that worried.
Receiving transmission.
Could you stop asking me for food? What am I? Some sort of parent bird that's regurgitating food for its infant? Ooh, the Veil. Ooh, the Veil now has a Titanic life on it. That's the cool thing about the Veil, actually. It constantly cycles, and every single time it cycles, you will get different blockers and different modifiers on it. So what you can do is you can basically cycle it until you get the perfect world. 12 physics. And there it goes. So it's got Titanic life on it now. But there we go. It's shrouded again. Like, that's one of the coolest effects in the game, to be honest. But yeah, it keeps on cycling, so the resources will be different every single time. See, the amount of minerals that we're getting is quite large, so we can get the Dyson Sphere money relatively quickly. And then it's like a 10-year upgrade.
Discovered.
The fuck? Oh, right, the additional hit points. Cool. What kind of weapons are we rocking again?
Incoming transmission.
Kinetic? Sure. Although minerals. So it's now 54 months. Before it was like 150. But because we have the science nexus, it means that we can start running away from everybody around us. And the science nexus is the cornerstone of any tall build. Especially one planet challenge where you have limited science income. And especially when you have a large amount of territory like we do, which is going to cripple a lot of your income. Stop asking me for food. Yeah, it looks like they're only using terminal egress as a transfer area. Well, the other territory is still open, so at least that's good. They don't seem to be moving up all that much. I mean, there's a little bit of... Do I even have living metal? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's the preserve. Oh yeah, this is what's left of the arbitrator stuff. Ain't that a joke? Okay, so the preserve is in here. That's been completely annihilated. 120 though. Jonas extinguishers. All right. Cool story, bruh. Okay. 118, so that's coming along nicely. When's this Nexus online? In 2 years' time. Good. I swear to God. Yeah, but slowly but steadily, we're starting to stabilize a little bit after the massive influx of contingency. They haven't even taken all that much territory off of us, which is... Ooh, Urantic crystals. Yes. Like, they haven't really taken all that much territory from. Sure, they got Gaping Maw and some of the ancillary systems and all that stuff, but overall, like this bit down here, sure, they took this as well, and there's a bunch of tradables down here, which are important to our economy, but overall, it's... Oh, that's hilarious. That's Mother, Brother, and Cradle. That's a former Fallen Empire world. That's hilarious. Did I take those? I could have sworn I went to war over that. It's been a while. We're doing quite a lot of these episodes, so, and over a very long period of time, I might add. Yeah, you see, and that's a Gaia world. Now it's different. Now it's got now it's phase shifted, but it doesn't have Titanic life on it, and it's gone again. So yeah, it's the Veil is one of the coolest systems in the game, or at least one of the coolest planets in the game. There should be another one down here, I believe, if I can find it. Where's the broken worm? Oh, there is some fighting going on in here. You don't have shields right now, or you think you shouldn't have shields? Oh no, it's a subplanes. Sure. To the Alcor system.
Technology discovered.
Cool. Now we're actually getting somewhere in terms of technology. 110 months is still pretty expensive. 64. Building cost doesn't really do anything for us. Let's go for flash. Cool. Oh, we already have focus array 4. Okay. Where are they going? They're going to Belgium? That's not a real place, is it? Huh. Interesting. But yeah, it's just a complete and total mess in terms of... like there's some fighting going on in here. Contingency slowly but steadily starting to bomb these planets into submission. Oh, good lord. Yeah, there's not much that's going on in here. That's a bit of a shame for them. What's our alliance called? The Galactic Horde. Huh. We also have by far the largest amount of ships. Even the Federation fleet seems to be garbage. Oh well. Oh, wow, I got 302 ships. That's so much more than anybody else does. That's probably why my economy is on its ass. Yes, I'm aware about the influence modifier that we're currently rocking. It's in diplomatic grands, I guess. Play around that for a little bit. Maybe we can do some faction stuff. I don't know. There she is. Oh, we only have one faction remaining. Cool. Today we celebrate the grand opening of the Science Nexus. With its state-of-the-art research facility and innovative technology, we have no trouble attracting the greatest minds from across the Empire or even the universe, should we so desire. This feat truly marks the beginning of a new era of an enlightenment. A big day for our species. Good. And we are only 10,000 away for upgrading the Dyson Sphere, and we've just got an additional 75 tech, which means that we now only have a limited amount of time until we can basically rush through our tech tree, which is awesome. I believe there are some individual events attached to this bad boy as well. Good lord, I love this thing. It's probably one of the best big things you can build, and it looks god awesome. Alright, cool. Improved energy initiative, of course. And with only a minus 13 malice on our economy, we can totally sustain that, so I'm not really all that fussed. And all of our trade deals are all also running out, which means that they will most likely want to redo trade. Okay, so these guys are liked by everybody. How about these guys? These guys are kind of liked by everybody. The robots, I doubt, are liked by anybody. Okay, alright, that's fair. And the contingency hates what? Contingency. Mutual threats. What? I don't think contingency likes you the same way. Yeah, I was about to say. It's kind of amusing. They're like, oh yeah, contingency. They're cool, bros. Your meat bags will burn. Surrender your flesh, meatling, or something along those lines. Who knows? Yeah, next up is the Dyson Sphere online. That's going to be great. Build speed, cost decreased. It's going to be awesome. Plus, we got a bunch of cool techs that do stuff and things. And 204 months until we can finally get our Ascension perk. Great. We are not generating nearly enough Unity, and that is highly unfortunate. But with the Dyson Sphere online, I think we could still get 2 more tiers to go, actually. Yeah, we got 1 more tier, 2 more tiers of solar panels, so we could spend another 80k, no problem whatsoever. And after that, it's just like spam, like cover our homeworld in resource replicators and just go crazy in terms of resource output and all that stuff. But that's in the future. That time is not here yet. Okay, I think we will generate an additional 200 energy per stage with a maximum of 1200. I want to say, not entirely sure, but it's quite a significant amount of energy that we're going to be producing. Now it's 250. Then we go to the 200, 250. I could have sworn. Oh well. So now we have these fleets. What the hell? A new faction is... Excuse me? What the fuck is this? We will not have this garbage in my empire. Xeno Liberty Society. That's disgusting. Alright, 40k. Let's pray to a various set of deities that the contingency doesn't all of a sudden feel like coming in here. Sure. Alright, with that bombshell, we're going to wrap up this episode. So what did we actually do in this episode of ASpec? Well, it wasn't really all that much, to be fair. We created Vassal name. We held back from contingency. We finished our science Nexus, and we're starting to upgrade our Dyson Sphere to the next tier. And also we joined an alliance because everybody was pissed at us for some reason. I don't know why. Regardless, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care. And oh my god, this border gore.